You've probably been scrolling online lately and wondering why every single guy with decent hair looks like he just stepped off a movie set. And if you're like most guys, you probably think that look is completely locked behind top-tier genetics. I'm here to tell you that is a massive lie. The truth is, nobody online is telling you the actual secret to getting the flow hairstyle to work for normal people. Everyone just yells at you to grow your hair out, but they completely ignore the absolute hardest parts of the process. They skip over the layering science, the hair direction training, the shaping mechanics, and the actual day-to-day maintenance routines that make it look good. We are going to cover the brutal truth about growing it out, the exact words you need to say to the person cutting your hair, and the daily mistakes that are keeping your hair flat and lifeless. Phase 1 is the one that separates the men from the boys, the growth phase. You need to get the hair on the top of your head and the sides to at least 3 to 4 inches long. If you are starting from a buzz cut or a high skin fade, buckle up. Hair grows on average about half an inch every single month. That means you are looking at a minimum of 6 solid months of doing absolutely nothing to your length. This is the phase where 90% of guys give up. Your hair is going to look completely ridiculous for a few weeks. Whatever you do not let those intrusive thoughts win, and do not drive to the barbershop to chop it all off. Just buy a cool baseball cap, wear a beanie, and literally just survive. Now, if you already have 3 or 4 inches of hair on your head, congratulations, you survived the trenches. You get to skip the waiting game and go straight into phase 2. This is arguably the most critical junction of your entire hair journey. One bad move in a barber's chair will literally vaporize half a year of your hard work. Please listen to me carefully. Do not walk into a random barbershop down the street and just say, "Give me a flow." Most traditional barbers are hardwired to do fades, hard parts, and buzz cuts. If you tell them you want a flow, they will probably panic and just give you a comb over. You need to find a stylist or a barber who actually understands shear work and long men's hair. Flow haircuts are created with scissors, texturizing shears, and human skill. Absolutely not with machines. You also need to bring multiple reference photos on your phone. Say, "I'm growing my hair out, so please do not touch the overall length." Remember the golden rule: the right barber equals incredible hair, and the wrong barber equals a complete start over. Once the hair is cut correctly, we enter phase 3, which is where the real work happens. I'm going to be totally honest with you. Maintaining long hair is 100 times more annoying than growing it. The very first rule of Fight Club is that we stop washing our hair every single day. You should only be using shampoo 2 to 3 times a week at the absolute maximum. Daily shampooing completely obliterates your natural oils, leaving your hair looking dry, frizzy, and dead. When you do wash your hair, you must follow it up with a high-quality conditioner. When you get out of the shower, do not vigorously rub your head with a cheap cotton towel. That causes insane amounts of breakage and frizz. Instead, just gently pat it dry or use an old cotton t-shirt. Then get yourself a good leave-in conditioner or an argan oil serum and work it through the mids and ends of your wet hair. Now, we need to talk about combing, because the tool you use changes everything. Throw away those tiny black plastic combs. You need to use a wide tooth comb, or honestly, just use your own fingers. Every single day, you need to actively train your hair to go in the direction you want it to flow. But if you consistently brush it backward while it's wet, over time, it will naturally start resting in that swept back position. If your hair is super straight and refuses to hold that swept back shape, you need a secret weapon. Sea salt spray is the absolute king of flow hairstyles in 2026. Spray a few pumps into damp hair, scrunch it with your hands, and let it air dry. Whatever you do, avoid using extreme heat styling every single day. And please, for the love of everything, stop using heavy waxes, thick pomades, and cheap gels. They will make your hair crunchy, stiff, and look like it's glued to your scalp. Flow needs to look like you have zero product in your hair at all. Now that you know the routine, we need to cover phase 4, which is the graveyard of bad hair. The first fatal mistake is over-cleansing the scalp. Flow requires your hair to be soft, deeply hydrated, and pliable. If you wash it daily with a sulfate-heavy shampoo, your hair will look like a dried-out broomstick. The second massive mistake is relying on the wrong styling products. I see guys buying maximum hold clay and wondering why their hair doesn't move in the wind. Stick to lightweight creams, sea salt sprays, and texture powders. The third major mistake is a complete lack of cutting discipline. Some guys take the grow it out advice too literally and don't visit a barber for a whole year. The other extreme is the guy who gets anxious and goes to the barber every 3 weeks. If you do that, you will literally never achieve the length required for the style because you keep cutting the progress off. The fix is mathematically simple. Go every 2 to 3 months and only let them remove 1/4 of an inch. The fourth mistake is completely misunderstanding hair physics when you comb it. If you get out of the shower and immediately comb all your hair flat down onto your forehead, you are killing the volume. You must always rake your fingers or a wide tooth comb backward. If you can fix those 4 mistakes, you are 90% ahead of every other guy. That's the entire blueprint for 2026. That's it for today. I will see you in the next one.